All right, so welcome to the final section of Unit 2, okay? We've learned about addition equations, subtraction equations, and multiplication equations, and so our final one is division equations. So remember that the inverse operation of division is multiplication. So that means that you're going to be solving for the variable using multiplication on all these problems, okay? So the steps have not changed. Look for the variable. Identify the side with the variable, then you are going to multiply both sides of the equation by the coefficient. So remember that yesterday you divided by the coefficient. Today you're going to multiply by the coefficient, which remember the coefficient is the number multiplied by the variable. Okay? Then 3, now that you have done that to both sides, you have solved for the variable. So 4, you need to double check by substituting the value back in. Okay, so let's look at a problem. You've got m divided by 4 equals 16. So the coefficient you need to multiply by 4. Okay, so since this is divided by 4, you need to multiply by 4 on both sides. So 4 divided by 4 is going to cancel each other out. Okay. 4 divided by 4. I know that you're multiplying, but these are going to cancel out because this is actually 4 times 1 over 4, and we haven't talked about fractions, so just go with me on this, that this becomes 4 over 4, which is 1. Okay? So you're going to multiply by 4 on both sides, which allows this to cancel out. So you're left with just m on the left side. Then 16 times 4 is 64. So if you substitute back in, 64 divided by 4 is 16. So 64 divided by 4 is 16. So therefore, m equal to 64 is our answer. Okay? 15 equals y over 5, or y divided by 5. Since this is the division problem, we identify that the variable is on the right. We multiply both sides by the coefficient, so we multiply by 5 on the right side, we multiply by 5 on the left. This cancels out, and you're left with just y. 5 times 15 is 75. So therefore, y is equal to 75. So 75 divided by 5 is 15. So 15 is equal to 15. So therefore, that is your answer, y equals 75. Last problem, f divided by 7 equals 1. All right, identify the side with the variable, which is the left side. Multiply on step 2, multiply by 7 on both sides because the coefficient. So you're left with just f on the left side. 1 times 7 is 7. So therefore, f is equal to 7. Double check. 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So 1 equals 1. So therefore, f equals 7 is your answer. Okay? I know I went through that fast, but it's the same steps as you have done with the previous 3. The hardest thing to grasp is this concept that when I multiply a number on both sides, that it cancels out and leaves me with just y. Okay? We'll learn more about that when we learn about fractions, but just know that when you have a 5 on the top and a 5 on the bottom, that these are going to cancel out, and you're left with just y. Okay? So realize that. Okay? I know it's a hard concept to understand, but just know that you're multiplying both sides by 5 and that these are going to be canceling out. All right? Good luck on your 5 practice problems.